goodness, I'll tell you what. This tool is the absolute worst stuff to get near mesh. I just can't get over it. It is just horrible. But we're going to use it because, look, it just grabs onto everything. Let me tell you, you have to have a lot of patience. Hey guys, when you are working with tool, because the crap is just worse than anything. That's why I never use the stuff. Let me find us on here. What's going on? How are you guys? Hey Evelyn, hey Sarah, hey Linda, hey Dolores, hey Tina. Back home in Michigan, huh? Hey Kathy. Plug your phone in. It's plugged in. Believe it or not, I think I have everything ready. Believe it or not. But let me tell you about this tool crap. OMG. Storming there. Hey Risa. Hey Donna. Hey Cecilia. Hey Belinda. Hey Rita. How are you, girlfriend? Alright, so I thought I'd do something dumb. You know, I bought that camouflage tool and I'm going to try to use it without cussing. Because it grabs, I mean, just get the mesh next to it and it grabs a hold and it's not coming off. So, thank you, Sarah. Hey, Linda. You drink. Guys, let me tell you, by the time I get done with this live, I usually have to run in the house because we have no bathroom in here. Hey, Faye, how are you? So, hey, Faye, Faye T and Faye A. We're going to make a camouflage angel tonight in memory of our military. So, thank you for blessing my page. I'm going to share because I'm always afraid I'm going to, you know, the buttons are so close together when you go to share. I'm afraid I'm going to share to the wrong group. Hey, Iris. Hey, Pat. Oh. Hey, Maggie. I'm sorry, Maggie. I forgot to call you. I will get to you, though, girl. Hey, Eva. Hey, Dina. Yes, so if we get to 200 viewers, we will have a thank you gift. Not allowed to say the other word. Hey, Tammy. You think my cussing will sound cute? Oh, girl. You never heard me cuss. You don't want to hear me cuss. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Robin. Hey, Paula. So, we're going to do a camouflage angel in memory of our military. I bought this tool and darn it, I'm going to use it. All right, Maggie. Hey, Venus. Venus, I got my t-shirt and it fits the way I expected it to fit. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Kathy. You still can't see comments. I can't either. I don't know. It's so aggravating. Hi, Donna. Hey, Lou. Hey, Brenda. So, we are going to I'm making an angel in memory of our military. Camouflage. Hey, Lucy. Yes. How are you, Dolores? Hey, Vicky from Iowa. Thank you for sharing. So, I tried to get a lot done, but I didn't. You still can't see comments. Isn't that a pain? I just wonder if Facebook is going to fix that problem. I'm wondering if it's something that we're just going to have to put up with. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Carol. So, I don't know. Michelle, I got your message just before I pushed the live button, so I'm going to try that, girl. I hope it works. I hope it works. So, you do get to watch from the beginning, Darima. Okay, what was I going to say? So, girl, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm going to try it when we get off of here and hope it works. I don't know. But this is crazy. It really is. So, what I want to tell you is the comments work on your phone, but they don't work on the iPad. I don't have a clue why that is, but I'm having the same problem. Hey, Jean. I am in better spirits. I was down last night because, you know, things are just so slow right now that it's hard to pay bills. Camouflage is illegal in Trinidad and Tobago. No clothing, shoes, or even luggage is allowed. Really, Risa? Wow, I never knew that. Debbie, I could see your comments, but I know you can't see them. If you have an iPhone or a computer, you can see them from there. You cannot see them from the iPads. I don't know why. People say if you turn your iPad, that didn't work for me. But try it. Turn it upside down or sideways and maybe it'll work. Hey, Lucy. All right. We're going to put the camera down. They're working on your iPad. Well, girl, you can count your blessings. Hey, Shirley. No, it's not just you, Eva. It's about a million of us. I hope that it's not something we all have to get used to. They do work on my iPad. Just turn the iPad vertically. Okay, people are saying to turn the iPad vertically. That didn't work for me, but if it's worth a try, to try it. So, all right. So I started this because I wanted to see how long I needed to make my ribbon. So what I'm going to do is, look at this tool. Look at it. Just get it near it, and this is what it does. Oh, let me tell you, it takes a lot of patience, which I don't have a lot of, but okay. So this is what I did to the head part. I used the ribbon and I put some bling over top of it. I already did this. I do have the halo made, and we're gonna start on this stuff. This is the tool that I'm gonna put on top of the ribbon. I got it from Amazon, Irene. So we're gonna get started because I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You know me. I've been known to pull it all out. You could try turning. You're welcome, Irene. You could try turning the iPad. It did not work for me. Yes, I added the hanger already. I'm doing good tonight. But you could try it. It's worth a try. See, mine had a regular button right on top that says comments off. I don't know how to turn them back on. Hey, Renelle. I have no clue how to do it. So if you guys can figure it out, please let me know, because I sure can't figure it out. Hey, Lisa. Awesome, girl. Yep. So I'm making a camouflage angel in memory of our military. Like that, Jane? I got that nail polish at Dollar Tree. It has silver in it. Oh, thank you, girl. It's in your settings? I don't know. I even called Apple. They couldn't help me, so. It's a Facebook thing. Hey, Debbie. I don't know. I hope they fix it. That's all I gotta say. So how are all of my peeps doing tonight? So we're gonna do the same old petal that we used for the angel. For the sunflower. I tried that, Robin. Oh, thanks, Maggie. Sunflower and the what did we just do last night? I forgot already. Oh, the poinsettia. So you have your these are cut 9 inches. You pull the opposite corners, scrunch up the middle, turn it, and then turn it upside down. This is my pretty much go-to petal, as you guys know that have watched me in the past. If you're new here, please say hi so we can welcome you. We'll be praying for you, Evelyn. I cut the tulle 9 inches. I cut the ribbon 14 inches. Then on top left in search, type in, then turn iPad vertically. Should work. I could see you guys on my iPad right now because mine is turned sideways, but when I watch someone else's live, it won't work. I've tried everything. Hey, Diana. Who knows, Robin? You never know. I probably did. I always can't count. You know me. So, I'm rotating snowball mesh with just plain old deco mesh with, and this is those $8.99 zip ties. They're really thin. Hey, Jeanette. The angels are on their way. Apparently, Lee typed my address in wrong, and they ended up coming back. So she's mailing them again. Hey, Lori. Hey, Debbie. The mesh is 10 by 9. What happened to Lisa? Did I miss it? Hey, Willie. I can only get comments when I turn my eye sideways. Really, Diana? Well, I can't get them even doing that. So, hey, Susan. So again, just pull your mesh corner to corner. The mesh is cut 9 inches and it's 10-inch mesh. So they're 9 by 10. I cut the tulle 9 inches and the ribbon is 14 inches. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. Linda, I'm not quite sure how many rolls of mesh because I use so many different kinds. You're not having a problem. That's good, Debbie. Hey, Priscilla. You're not getting alerts because my bot isn't working. I'm hoping I can get that working sometime soon. So if you want to know when I'm live, hi Gail, please click on the 3 dots at the top of the video and push turn on notifications. It's the only way right now. Hi Gina. Alright, so we're the end. On each end, we're going to put a ribbon because you are good, Priscilla. Hey, Christine. Lighten you up, Evelyn. So we can't get camouflage mesh, so I'm using ribbon. Hey, Gary. Hi, Willie. So I cut the ribbon 14 inches. I'm just scrunching up the middle, okay? Just like this. I'm getting a piece of tulle and I'm putting it over top just scrunch the tool together. I cut the tool 9 inches and I'm putting it on the top of the ribbon. And then I'm sticking both of them into this zip tie. So we'll see what it looks like. You know, if it don't look good, hey, we can just pull it out. Which I've been known to do. You guys know that. So that's how I'm putting the tool in. I'm just putting it on top of the ribbon just to give it a little extra. But it's a pain in the neck, I'll tell you, it just is. Alright, so we'll have to grab another piece of ribbon, fold it in half, just scrunch it up the middle and turn it, and then get another piece of tulle, lay it over top of it, just kind of gather the tulle at the top, put it over top of the ribbon, and then put them both in the zip tie. Aw, thanks, Raven. Hey, Dawn. Make one of the small angels. I was using snowball mesh like you were using. My angel was really big and thick. The ornament ball looked too little. 10 by 10. Should I have cut them not as long? Epic fail. Oh, I'm sure it looked fine, Dawn. I cut my mesh 9 by 9. And the head, that the size ball I use is 5.7 inches. So I'm not sure if that's what size you used, but that's what size I use, and I'm sure it's fine. Just show me a picture. Did you rip it out yet? 10 by 10 is fine. I just do 9 inches because it doesn't take as much mesh. That's the only reason. Alright, so you pull again the corners, scrunch up the middle. Hey, Fonda! Turn it, and keep it away from that tool. That's all I have to say. And then turn it the pretty side up, put it in the zip tie. So what I was saying, I'm not a real fond of these $8.99. Hey, Becky! Zip ties, but I guess they're okay for what we need them for. They're definitely not heavy duty, let me tell you. Hi, Nellie. The small angel. Oh, wait. What were we talking about? The small angel? Are we talking about, where was that? I'm going back. We were talking about my liver count is high, and I mean really high, so they are checking for leakage. I didn't hear that before. How many rolls? Not sure. Okay, repeat that about the angel. Were we talking about the mesh angel, or are we talking about the angel on the board? Oh, gosh darn. Are we talking about the mesh angel, girl? Or are we talking about the one for the board? Hey, Lourdes. Yeah, but it depends. She could have been talking about the mesh angels. Well, if the mesh angels, I do cut them 10 by 10. I'm trying to figure out which one we're talking about. The mesh angel. Oh, okay, Dawn. Yeah, 2.5 inch head is too big. I usually use 1.5 inch, or well, probably a 2 inch would be it. I'll have to look at it now because it's been a while since I made them. But I don't think I've ever used 2.5 inch for the head. All the newbies on here, please go to the tube. Yes, thank you, Michelle. We are making a Camouflage Angel in memory of our military tonight. I'm not sure. I think it was 1.5 inch that we used for the heads on those angels. Yes, if you have not followed my page, please do so. This is a triangle board, unique in the creek. If you would like one of these boards, if you go to my page and click on the blue link, hey Betty, and put Connie M in at checkout, you get 10% off. You're welcome, Dawn. But 10 by 10 is the correct measurement for the mesh angels. Hi, Josie. Just pull them, scrunch up the middle, turn it, and turn the pretty side up. Listen, I've thrown many of projects. What'd you do last night, Gary? I've thrown many of projects across the room. Hey, Linda. It was 1.5 inch for the angels. Yes, 1.5 inch. You got it, Lisa. You've got it, girl. All right. So we're just rotating back and forth between the plain old deco mesh and the snowball mesh. And then we're putting the ribbon on the end. Because, you know, it's impossible to find camouflage deco mesh. So I thought I'm just going to use the ribbon. And my gun is acting up tonight. This gun sure gets, well, it's probably because of this real thin zip ties. Oh, okay. Thanks, Gary. I'll have to look. YouTube tells me who subscribes. So thank you for subscribing. I really have to get that going. I'm afraid about all these Facebook issues we're having. So please go on there and watch my videos. Turn them on and let them run, even if you don't watch them. Alright, so now it's time for more ribbon over here. I'm putting the ribbon and the tool on each end. Just fold it in half, kind of scrunch up the middle and turn it, and then get a piece of this wonderful tool that really is pushing my buttons and lay it over top of it. It's free, Lourdes. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to YouTube. You do have to have a Gmail account, which everyone should have one because that's Google. Very easy to make one up. Thanks, Dolores. I appreciate that. Yeah, just turn it on and let it roll. No, there's no charge for subscribing. I know, right, Gary? I don't know. Alright, so think that's going to look kind of cool. What do you guys think? It's looking all right. Even though this tool, you know, I don't know. This tool is crazy. Yeah, I have an Instagram account. I'm going to have my niece come over and show me how to... I don't know why Instagram has to be so confusing, but to me it is. Is it confusing to you guys? Look at this. Look what happens if this tool just gets near the mesh. It is a brat. So I'm just scrunching it up at the top. Thanks, Gary. And I lay it over this top of this ribbon. Awesome, Lisa. And then just stick it in the zip tie really quick. But I folded this one wrong. Make sure you get them in the middle because you will see it on here if it's not. So you will definitely see it. So just scrunch up over this and then lay it over top and get it in that zip tie. Is it, Renelle? I'm trying to get this even. We are making a camouflage angel in memory of our military. Okay, Lisa. And I'm using ribbon for the sides, which I have never ever done. I found this camouflage tool, which, you know, we won't talk about it because it's a brat. Oh. Alright. So I'm just rotating between the plain deco mesh and the snowball deco mesh. So again, just pull it, scrunch it up the middle, and see, look at this. This is a pain. But I'm determined to use it. And then just stick it in the zip tie. I already preloaded the board, as you guys can see. I just followed the normal pattern of the board. Did Evelyn, when is military day? I don't know what you're asking, Gary. Am I missing Evelyn's comments? Pull it, scrunch up the middle, turn it, and just flop it over. This is the Unique in the Creek Tree board, or now it's the triangle board. Hey, Robin! Yeah, this zip tie gun doesn't like this. Oh, what day is military day? I don't know. I didn't even know there was one. I'm just doing this. I know. I only need 645, right? And 4,000 viewing hours. I thought, well, if everyone turned it on and just let it run, turned on the videos and just let them run, I might get there. There's a military day? Well, we'll be all ready for it. Yeah. This gun don't like these chintzy old zip ties, but all right. This board is long, so it's hard to, I don't want it to grab the tool or I turn it sideways as I just did. Oh. Ugh. Yes, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. It is definitely free. There's no charge. Connie, I have this. Awesome, Evelyn. I just got mine today too. Military Day is May 18th. 8th. Awesome. I didn't know there was a military day. Hi, Carol. I didn't even know that. I'm glad there is. There should definitely be. It's in May. Yes, they're saying May. Some says May 16th, some says May 8th. So all the folds are the same. But I think we should honor our military every day. It doesn't have to be a special day. They put their life on their in their hands for us. Veterans Day is November 11th. I know that for a fact. I know Veterans Day is November 11th because my daughter got married on that day. So I do know that. Yes, Labor Day is this month, the end of this month. Alright, let me grab another one of these lovely things. Just fold the ribbon in half. This is 2.5 inch ribbon. And then I get the tool, scrunch it up at the top, fold the ribbon. Aw, thank you for being here, Irita. Happy to have you. Everyone welcome Irita. I hope I'm saying your name right. It's a pretty name. Move this, definitely move this away from the tool. So I never ever use ribbon on these angels, but since there is no camouflage mesh, I thought why not? What is going on in my apartment and helping my son? Isn't it? Hi, Teresa. Yes, welcome all our new people. So happy to have you here. I just bought this tool and I was determined to use it, whether I like it or not. Yes, I knew, we all know that 9/11, that's for sure. I think we should honor our military every day. That's my feeling about it. You're freezing, Susan? Try going out and coming back in. Hey, girlfriend Carolyn. What the heck? Did I miss class again tonight? Today's Monday. Hi, Candy. Thanks, Priscilla. Yes, right, Irita, I agree. What the heck? What's he doing on tonight? That Damon, I just can't win. Did he say anything about ManyChat? They got ManyChat working yet? What about Facebook? I know, Tracy, right? Hi, Janice. He's going away this week and on vacation next week, I think. Oh. All right. I don't know. I always miss the extra ones. Thanks. Hey, Mary. No ManyChat talk. I need to learn how to make wreath with the military emblems. Husband retired Air Force, and one of my boys leaves next Monday to the Marines. Oh, Lourdes, I just made a Marines. No, I made a Navy one. Oh, is that why he went on? I gotcha. Yeah, I know he's got some new classes. I guess he's going to close the inner circle this weekend, so. Lourdes, I made a Navy one the other day, and I made Marines not too long ago. Go to my YouTube channel and you can watch the replays. Oh, you did, Carolyn? Okay. I got you, girl. Okay, Lourdes, but you don't have to go now, girl. You could stay you could stay. They won't go away. They'll always be there. Yeah, you don't have to go now. Stay and enjoy our company. Girl, I'm gonna cuss. I swear I'm gonna cuss. This tool, I probably should have just done it with the ribbon and forgot about this dumb old tool. But I thought, nope, I'm gonna use that tool. Hey, Crystal, it was all right. How about yours? All right, Lourdes, we're done. Awesome, Carol. Tell them thank you for their service. I think it's an honor to have a child in the military. My son tried to go in, they wouldn't take him. You're a military grandmother? That's awesome, Venus. My husband was in Vietnam. So, but I didn't know him then, thankfully, because I wouldn't have wanted to have to go through that. I met him after he got out. 47 years ago. Or is it 46? I don't know, one of them. Alright, I need to get this over here, because I'm tired of... Look at this. Gosh. Thanks, Sally. It's good to watch on YouTube because you can pause when you need to. Yes, Lourdes. I mean, Renelle, that's right. So I'm just folding this in half and turning the ribbon and trying to get it even. Really, Candy? up. My husband was in Vietnam for a year. But thankfully it didn't affect him like it has affected some of the military men. I don't know how women do it. I give them a lot of credit. Right, Tracy? I know. I wouldn't want to have to go through it with them. Yes, it was a year term over there in Vietnam. Your father didn't have to be in the military? I know, right, Evelyn? So again, I'm just folding this in half. There. That's neat, Carol. Thank God that it's not too bad right now. No wars going on. The zip ties are 6 inches, Norma. I usually use 8 inches, but they had these on Amazon, 1,000 for $8.99. But they're not real strong or anything. I mean, they're good enough for this, but I like the other ones I get better. It's just the old thing, you get what you pay for. Really, Candy? Oh gosh. You're welcome. So again, you just pull corner to corner, scrunch up the middle, turn it, and then turn the pretty side up. Wow, really, Priscilla, your sister? I give women a lot of credit. I sure don't know how they can go in the military. I'd never be able to do it. I give them a lot of credit. So as you can see, it was the one where they socialized. My dad said it was poorly built, so he ran over it. So that was smart of him, Candy. Marines. I think I've done all of the military. I've done Air Force, Navy, Marines, Army, Wreaths. But I think when I did the other ones, I wasn't going live yet. So the only ones that are on the live are the Marines and the Navy and the Army one. I think I haven't done the Air Force online. On a live, anyway. Yeah, this gun don't like these thin zip ties, but it gets it down most of the way. Oh. Be sure when you're using this tool, don't get the mesh anywhere near it. Yes, thank them for their service. So I'm going to do a Halloween wreath this week. And I'm going to do a Christmas tree. I'm going to do a Christmas tree a little different than I've seen them done. Hey, Melissa. Hopefully I don't get in trouble doing that, since, you know, whenever I try something new, there must be a reason no one's doing it. But hey, if it don't look right, we'll just rip it out. We can do that. Want to make sure the ribbon's, well, I'll fluff up the ribbon when I get done. When you move it around, it gets funky sometimes. You need a Christmas wreath? Let's see. Gary, I did a poinsettia last night. Where were you? Everyone wondered where you were last night. Everyone wanted to know where you were. Thanks, Melissa. I don't even know if you could see this dumb old tool. Can you see it? Does it even show at all? I will, Evelyn. I will, girl. Yes, definitely. Thank you for your service. Seems like I have a lot of ribbon. I don't know. I guess I need that many. You were here? Did you see the poinsettia? I don't remember. I didn't remember if you were here last night. How did I forget that? The tool is a zip tie gun. It pulls and it cuts the zip ties. And you get them on Amazon. Right, Renelle? Believe me, it's not going to be. It's going to be really different. Well, pretty different. Not extremely, but I'm going to do a little something different. Oh, wow, that's good, Venus. Hopefully we'll stay in a non-war time. I hope we stay that way. So again, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. It is free to subscribe. And if you are not following my page, please do so. We have free gifts, thank you gifts, we have to say. Can't use that other word. If we reach 4,000 followers, we'll have a thank you gift if we reach 200 viewers. And we'll have two thank you gifts when I get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and 4,000 viewing hours. So, please help out, guys. I appreciate it. So I'm just rotating the two different. Thanks, Melissa. I'm still rotating two different meshes, the two different whites, Snowball and the plain mesh. You don't have to use two different whites. You don't have to use Snowball. You could use just regular mesh if you want. I just think it adds a little bit more to the angel. You can make them just about any color. Get away from the tool. As you all know, I've made several color angels. But I just love making my angels. I'd say this is my favorite thing to make. And the crosses. I like doing the crosses too. Yes, Evelyn is my helper. Thank you, Evelyn. If you would like one of these triangle boards, if you go to my page, Wreaths by Connie M, and click on my specialty, right, Mary Lou? Thank you. The UITC blue link. It'll take you to Unique in the Creek and put in Connie M at checkout and you get 10% off. Thank you, Linda. Yes, I like my angels to have meaning. So this one has been gnawing at me to make. Aw, thank you. What's his name, Renelle? I have to thank him personally. Hey, Debbie, how are you, girlfriend? All right. We're getting there. So you notice I don't ever put Claude. Thank you, Claude. I appreciate you. I don't put anything on the first 4 rows except the hanging tie. Awesome, Venus. I'm doing okay, girl. Because this is where the head's going to go. So just fold the ribbon in half, turn it. So as you can see, you could use ribbon instead of mesh going up the sides or even throughout the whole thing. But you don't want to use this tool unless you have to, because it makes you cuss. I got the hanger on, Gary. I did it already. You believe it? Can you believe I already did it? Alright, I need a drink. Every time I see Gary's name, it makes me think to drink. Thanks, Debbie. Gotta get my lemonade fixed. Oh. I just dropped the glue stick. Well, congratulations, Mary Lou. That's awesome. Wonderful news. Well, I haven't gotten my chocolate cake yet. I told you guys I'm craving chocolate cake. I don't know what it is, but I'm craving chocolate cake. going to have to just bite the bullet and go get one. Even though I don't need it. Yes, that's awesome. I only have one little old granddaughter. I wish my son would find someone decent, and he's my only hope for any more. He gave me this one. But it's hard to meet decent people nowadays. He was burned quite a bit, so I don't think he cares one way or another at this point. Ah, really, Evelyn? Well, eat some chocolate cake. Can you have chocolate cake? The only thing you can't have is soda pop. We're almost done. Almost to the top. Maybe I don't have too much ribbon. Interesting. I thought I had too much, but maybe I don't. Okay, no chocolate cake for you then. I can't tell you when the last time I had pop was. Soda pop. I know you call it pop in Michigan. Soda down here. Up north, I think they say pop. Well, I know we said pop in Michigan. Hey, Michelle. What you up to, girl? I don't drink soda at all, hardly. My biggest thing is water. So, unfortunately, you know how some people, soft drinks, yeah. Some people to lose weight, all they have to do is cut out soda. Well, guess what? That wouldn't work for me. You should be working. You need a break now and then. You always called it pop, yeah. Yeah, see, I'm from New Jersey, so I always remember soda. And when we moved to Michigan, everyone always said pop, and I didn't know what the heck they were talking about at first. It's called Coke in Mississippi. Well, what if it's not Coke, though? Is it still called Coke? Oh gosh, Susie, I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. Right, Mary Lou? Me too, girl. Me too. Oh, I got you, Carol. You always called it soda. Yeah. That was what I used to call it till we moved to Michigan. I used to say, what the heck is pop? Hi, Reba. to the end. Oh, really, Kathy? That's kind of funny. I call it pop. Moved to Georgia and it's still called pop. However, Georgia calls it soda. Yeah. Almost done. Reba, it's ribbon. And I bought the tool, camo tool on Amazon. I don't know where I got the camo ribbon though. Can't remember now. It was from one of those like Craft Outlet, Trendy Tree. I just Googled camo ribbon. You're welcome, Reba. One of those guys had it. All right, Evelyn. One more row. Right, Carol? That's funny. Yeah, I don't think I'd call it dope around here. Yep. You can use ribbon. Well, I won't say anything. I got through the whole thing of this tool without cussing. So that's saying something. Thanks, Sally. All right. One more. Call it dope in North Carolina. How long did you cut your ribbon? 14 inches, Nellie. And I cut the tool 9 inches. All right, one more. Then we get on to all the other good stuff. I'm gonna make a Christmas tree, Faye. I have the board all ready for it. Possibly tomorrow, but sometime this week I'm going to make a Christmas tree. He's a Carolina boy. Yeah. All right, finally. Oh, of course, you know, it had to give me one last hurrah, this tool. Thanks, Kathy. Yes, Faye, you used the same board. You're good, Deborah. This is the Unique in the Creek Triangle board. If you would like one, you'd go to my page and click on the blue link, the UITC, and put Connie M in at checkout, and you get 10% off. All right, time for the wings. Oh, I like this. I do like it. fun, Reba. I might do it tomorrow night. I'm not coming on. Hey, Loretta, how are you? I'm not going to do a live. I can't do a live on Wednesday because we are going to pick up our computer. I've been without a computer. I've had to use my daughter's all week, so it's driving me nuts. So we're picking that up Wednesday evening. All right, let's move this away and do some wings. This is my Christmas gift from my BFF. Awesome, Reba. That sounds like fun. All right, all my metal clothespins got buried in my pail here from doing the Rita flower. Need one for memory of my daughter, not military. Gotcha, Lourdes. Well, I'm glad you didn't, girlfriend. I'm glad you're here. All right, we're gonna make some angel wings. There's 6 pieces to the angel. The angel needs to set up dog tags. I don't have any of those. Just pull the corners like we did before. The only difference is now you're going to grab 5 inches from the bottom, and I definitely have to count, and put a clothespin in it. Alright, then we get the other kind of mesh. Pull the corners, count up 5 inches from the bottom, and scrunch it, and add it to this one. Gary and I will watch it Wednesday. The angel, Reba, it will be on her page to replay. Right, Gary. Yes, all of my videos are on. Thanks, Lourdes. I got it at the Dollar Tree. It's just clear nail polish with silver, what do you call that? What do you call that silver stuff? What do you call glitter? Jeez. I hate when that stuff just goes right out of my head. Yes, these clothespins are thebomb.com. I swear I should become an affiliate for Amazon. I wish I could. There is a way, I guess, but I don't know how to do it. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more. Glitter, yep. I couldn't think of it. Yeah, I got it at the Dollar Tree. I have gold too. And multicolor. That's the one I had on. It lasts pretty good too. It lasts quite a while. Let's see. What's the deal with this one? This one seems shorter. Maybe I have too much in there. I know, right, Evelyn? All right. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these is for the wings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scrunch and add it to the clump. All right, that's one wing done. these angels. They are $65 with free shipping. That's how I have them listed on my Etsy shop. Go to my page, Susan, Wreaths by Connie M. The very first post you'll see UITC, Unique in the Creek. Click on that blue link and put Connie M at checkout in that little square, and you'll get 10% off. It's the very first post on my page. All right, we're getting done. You're welcome. I still have that other Rita flower to finish up. I have an idea for it, but I don't know. I didn't even make the petals right on that one. The petals are backwards. But we're going to leave them that way. I'm not ripping all those petals out. It still looks okay, even though it's backwards. Almost done with the wings. So you cut 6 for each wing and 2 extra ones, and I'll show you where those are going to go. They do not get put on the wing. Thanks, Deborah. Okay, how come I have the wrong one ending? Oh, that's not end. That doesn't go here. All right. Woo! I thought, what the heck did I do wrong now? Okay. All right. So now you get a zip tie. To open this package of zip ties. Get 4 zip ties actually. One, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need 2 more for the other wing sections. So now you can take the clothespin out and wrap the ring section around this zip tie. Too late, Gary. I will get a drink though. Now don't put it on too tight until you get it attached to the board, because I've done that and then you can't get it onto the board. I actually drank almost all of my drink already. I was thirsty tonight. Alright, so now you have your 2 wing sections. Bring your angel back over. this second row of mesh that you added, the second row from the top. Put the zip tie in this hole under the second row. And grab a hold of the wings section. Fold it towards you. Oh wait, we have to cut that off. We have to cut some of that off. You don't need this big old long tail on here. So you grab this group of wing section with this zip tie that you just put in this second hole. Now you pull this one really tight on this that you have already on your wings, and you cut them off. Cut this one off. Put glue on your board. If you can slip it into this loop, that's great, but sometimes I can't, so alright. Make sure you glue on the board. Yes, this is the harder part of the angel. So you put your wing section down onto that glue and pull this zip tie tight now. Did I put my gun away? Or is it over there? Yeah. And now you can lay this over top of the wing section so you don't see it. One. Okay, let's go to this side. Yes, my angels are $45 plus shipping or $65 with free shipping. Same thing on this side. Cut this tail off. Some of that ran away. Lift up the second row. Stay away from the tool if you can. Get your zip tie, put it in this second hole on this second row. I'm saying second row from what you added the mesh, where you ended with the mesh, sorry. After you attach it, you pull this one tight. Put some glue on the board. I try to slip it into this which I got to do. I didn't get to do it on the other side. It doesn't really matter, but I try to get it in there. Now you can pull this one tight. I don't, Reba. I'll show you her head here shortly, or his head, either one. But a helmet would have been cute. I have not. What's going on with Trenton, Gary? You know, he was at Crafters Convention and I never really got a chance to meet him. All right. So now we're ready to put the head on. Get over here. Ugh. So what I did with this was I put some ribbon across the head and I put some bling. He had surgery? What kind of surgery? Is he okay? Alright. But before I glue this, oh, stay away from that tool. So I have the wonderful halo that I hate, that hates me, I should say. So before I glue this head down, I want to put the halo underneath at the top. What kind of surgery did he have? Do you know? Is that straight? Let me look in my view and see if it's straight. Does it look straight, guys? So let me glue this part down first. Loretta. Looks too far to the right. Yeah, that's why I want to put this on first. I'm not going to glue it down until we have the right position. Halo looks off. The halo's made out of strapping. I got it from Craft Outlet. Alright, let me look. I did, Faye. I painted it with glitter glue. The halo's crooked. Too far to my left. Let me look on the bottom because that's how I could tell if it's right. Alright, the bottom shows right there. See why I hate these halos? They hate me. Not all of them, Pat. What do you think? Should I put the halo on or leave it off? Or leave it with just the bling on the head? What do you guys think? It wouldn't take me much to take this halo off, I'll tell you. I didn't glue the head on yet. Should I leave this on or take it off? What do you guys think? Take it off. Yeah, I'm not feeling it right now. Take it off. Sounds good to me. Take it off. I'd be happy to. I hate them things. Alright, it's off. It's off. Okay. Just the head. Alright. Make sure the head's straight. You like it as it is? Off. Yeah. Keep it. 2 keep it, 10 off. Okay. No halo. Perfect. Alright. So is the head straight? Yep, the hanger's on. The off's got it. Yep. Alright, we're gonna glue now. Glue, glue, glue. Hopefully it's straight because it's getting glued. I got it off. I got it off. Alright. We are gluing now. Of course, now I have to see if it's straight when I put it back down. Hopefully it's straight. Let me make sure from the back. Well, I'm gonna put a rib. I'm gonna put some there, Gary. I'm gonna add the other wing sections, and we're gonna add the camouflage bow. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Is it crooked? Does it look crooked? Thanks, Priscilla. Looks good? All right. We got to get our floral picks out. No? What's no, Donna? Oh, it's not crooked? All right. Okay, thanks. Okay. So what we're going to use these extra wing sections for is, oh, my medicine's going flying. These two holes right here need a little bit of filler. So I'm going to take these extra pieces, pull it, and scrunch it up. But these go in a little different. Turn it up this way. So put a zip tie into this hole right here and grab a hold of this wing section. Because you want to cover up that little hole there. Oh, not till 1 o'clock, Evelyn. Long wait. So that just covers that up a little bit. And then when we put the bow on, it'll cover it up more. So again, go over to this hole right here, stick the zip tie in. Yeah, my favorite part's coming up. Not really. Almost as bad as the tool. Almost. So you fold the wing section. Right, Evelyn? Hopefully, right? Grab a hold of that. And just cut it off. Alright, so now that head is on there pretty good. It's not moving, but we're still going to put some floral picks back here. Because we want to make sure it doesn't come off. I'm looking at where my ribbon's hiding there. Yep, here we go. Let's take all my rubber things off. That's good, Evelyn. You needed it. So these top section, I always add some glue to this and stick them in there. These top two holes are good. But I'm looking at where my ribbon is on here. It might be over too far to put some on these. But that's okay. I have to get more glue. This is not my favorite part, but I don't think these floral, throwing my fingers away. Here we go. I don't think these floral picks are going to go through the ribbon. Oh, it will. All right. Okay, I'll take it. It might even help it. I forgot the tag on the back. Oh yeah, I see that. I'll just put my business card sticker over top of it. Let me see. Oh, these scissors are not acting right tonight. Well, it might not go through this one. I think I'll put these in sideways. Maybe we'll put them in sideways. Yeah, we're gonna put that one in sideways. So let me get some glue on there. I'm drinking right now. Yes, I am. Those are not fun, Kathy. Yeah, we're going to put him in sideways. Feel better soon, girl. Okay, let's put a couple more down there. Put one in the middle. Don't go off that table. You all know this is my favorite part. Especially that one. That one's always a pickle. You get one more. Let me tell you something. These heads do not come off. They're not going to come off. Ouch. Ow. Don't stick your finger in the glue like I just did. Yeah, I think we'll do a Christmas tree tomorrow night. And then we'll do Halloween. I know, right, Candy? Well, they're not quite as wide as the holes, so they push out until the glue grabs on. But once that glue grabs on, you're going to see what it's like, because I have to pull them out of that other wreath. They do not come out once that glue latches on. Let me make sure. They're a pain in the tuchus. I'm gonna shoot some more glue in there under here. Agree, Venus. I agree. think I do a lot of overkill, but can you use a pair of pliers and square them out for better fit? Well, this head of them is the problem. The head is too narrow. Almost better to use a paper clip. But these are just more convenient. Alright, I'm going to turn it over and keep pushing on it. Need more glue. Yep, 5.7. The ball head is 5.7. Okay, let's flop her over. And now we're going to make a ribbon bow. Let me put this away. Move her or him over until we can make a bow. Ooh, look at all that. Amazing what you find when you move things around. Need to put that away. I get my little dustpan out. Get all this stuff out of the way. Good night, Kathy. I hope you feel better, girl. Oops, sorry. I just shook you guys up. I had a runaway ornament from the poinsettia last night. Okay, so we are going to make a bow. On the 4-in-1 tool. I need a zip tie. Or not a zip tie. I need a one of these things. Chanel stem. Okay. We're going to use some gold and the ribbon from the angel. $6.98 for 50 yards. Evelyn, I just went and got some. Gonna go to the 5. Flip it. Go to the 5 on this side. Bring it through. Yes, I couldn't believe it was here. Usually our Sam's don't have it till last year. They didn't have it till the right before Christmas. So I got a bunch. Of course, I want to go and get a bunch more. I would like one of each one, but you know, that would be a little costly, even at $6.98. Boy, this is floppy ribbon. Some of this wired ribbon is not really great stuff, I'll tell you. Hi, Emma. $6.95 for 50 yards. Yeah. Look how floppy this is. Does this even have wire in it? Yeah, it does. Sure doesn't feel like it does. So I'm going to make this a little bit less. Is it hot up there, Candy? Go over here. And it already twisted on its own. Well, this is the kind of ribbon where you can't really tell which is the right side and which is the wrong side. So you can just... You don't have to worry about flipping and flopping. Yeah. I'm going to cut this off. 88. Wow, that's not too bad. It's probably 98 here. We really have the heat on now. Ah, that's nice. So you take it off and wrap your chenille stem around it. And don't cut off your chenille stem like I made the mistake of doing once. I know, that's what it feels like, Michelle. Was it really 101 over there? You're kind of in the middle of the state, so that loop looked a little bit wider on that side. Let me try to pull it over some. Yes, be sure and leave these tails on, because that's how you're going to attach it to the angel. Alright, and then I get another little piece of ribbon. Where are you, Lourdes? To wrap around this chenille stem. Wow. Are you out west? Right. 50s is a perfect day. That's winter here. 50s is winter for us. Ah. Oh, San Antonio, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it's always nice when it rains, when it's hot. I'm tying this around here to cover up the chenille stem. Watching from... Wow, welcome Tammy. It's nice and cool up there, huh? And some winter days. Alright. I think we got it. Think we got it now. Spring and fall for you, yeah. Alright, let's put this back over here because we don't need it anymore. I'll bet it does. Ah, all right. I'm going to glue this back here just to hold it a little bit better. All right, let's get it on her. Look at this glue back here. Still got one little bad boy back there. Ah, I do. Every time I put glue on a bowl, the bow, I stick my finger in it. Every single time. Ooh, every time. Ow, I did it again. You'd think once is enough. But no, I have to do it again. Okay. Let's get it in there. Ouch is right, Evelyn. Get in there, you brat. What not to do. You're right, Faye. You know me. Another edition of what not to do. Really, send some to us Southerners. We need it. Thanks, Venus. I think she came out pretty good. I don't think we have to rip this one out. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Gary. Thank you, Tammy. So if anyone would like an angel like this, they're $45 plus shipping or $65 with free shipping. And this tool is enough to make you cuss. Thanks, Fade. Thanks, Deborah. Thanks, Renelle. Look at this bugger back here. This one old... I did not put eyelashes on her, Judy. Good night, Gary. You should get a lot of orders for her. Well, hopefully, Venus. Thanks, Pat. Thank you, Tracy. So I'm gonna finish the other angel. So don't leave. I mean, not the other angel. The other Rita flower that we never finished. I'm gonna finish it. So I'm just gonna cut these at an angle. Good night, Venus. I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow night, Faye. I'm gonna try to do the other, the Christmas tree tomorrow night. Let's see, which way do I have to go with this one? So again, if anyone would like one of these, private message me, and she'll probably be on my Etsy shop. If I don't hear from anyone ahead of time. Thanks, Michelle. Good night, Carol. Alright, so I'm going to put her up, and we're going to finish up the other Rita flower that we started the other night. Good night, Deborah. And I'll take a picture of her, of course, like I always do. Yes, thank you, Evelyn. I had that happen twice this week. It was not fun, especially since I ordered more stuff and didn't need to. Yes, I'm going to finish it tonight, Venus. I had the mesh cut. We'll see what it's going to look like. Remember this one? We're gonna get it done. But somehow I have to pull these these floral picks out. Yes, my first one. Yes. So let's see if we can get these floral picks out. If not, this is going to be the challenge. Let me show you how hard it is, because we had a styrofoam ball on here at first. We may have to put another styrofoam ball on here, because I'm not sure that that's going to come off. This is really glued in tight. Out of mesh or ribbon for tomorrow night. Mesh, Faye. It will be out of mesh. Well, thanks, Faye A. We have Faye A and Faye T. Yes, this is my first one. You know what? I'm actually going to have to just cut these out, because they are not coming out. So we're just going to cut them out. This is an example of how good this glue holds these floral pins in. I purposely waited to show you guys how it holds. It's not going anywhere. Let's put it that way. So we're just going to cut them out, because there's no way I'm going to be able to pull them out. Yeah. What's wrong with it? It was the middle that we couldn't get right. So I'm trying to see where that other, let me just pull these out so I can see what I'm doing. Good thing that's what you thought. Alright. You liked it, Reba? Well, when I hung it up, I thought, nah, it needs something else. So, oh, I just thought of something. How in the world, I'm probably going to have to use my thing to melt that glue out of there. Because I need to get some zip ties in them holes. This should be interesting. Yeah. This should be really interesting, trying to get these zip ties in these 4 holes. Well, if you had any doubt about Gorilla Glue, you shouldn't have one now. So I'm going to have to use my to get undo. Yes, I'm going to have to use my burner to get to them holes. So should be interesting. Let me get it hot. I know I need to get some of that undo. Yep, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to heat this up and use this to get to that. All right, girl. To get to these holes. I might be able to get that glue out of there, or get these picks out of there once I heat this up. So I'm going to heat this up to put holes in here, because there's glue in there right now and I can't get to the holes. Not hot enough yet. I tried to get as much off. Let me see if I could get some of this off with. No, it's not coming off. It is not coming off. So if you guys ever had any doubt about Gorilla Glue, no doubt. It is good stuff. Hopefully I can get these holes opened up. There's one. This thing gets really hot. There's two. Maybe I can get that off now. Yep, that's good. Glad to get those out of there. This is the best tool for this board, I'll tell you. Let me try to get that one out. I'm glad to be able to get these out. But I don't want to touch my table. There's the other ones. This is the best tool for this board. Let me tell you. All right. Two more. It better look good after all this. Can't even see where the hole is on this one. This is what do you call it? It's a soldering iron. You could also use it to cut your mesh, but I use the other one to cut my mesh. So this works great for poking holes in the board. Now I gotta get this out of the way, and that gets extremely hot. So you don't want to burn yourself with that, because let me tell you, it's hot. I should hold it in front of the fan for a minute. Hopefully these don't glue onto here. They did glue onto there. Can you believe it? They glued onto there. I can get them off. I don't have it plugged in anymore. Yeah, it's very hot. It's still hot. It's not even plugged in. Got that done. Oh yeah, I have to get some nail polish remover and put it out in this shed, because I've heard of different things to use for it. Okay, so now we're going to add some zip ties to these holes, and we're going to share these holes right here. Oh no, on this row we're going to share them. Good thing about these skinny zip ties, they go through the holes. I want to make sure I put it in right, because I didn't even look. we're going to share those holes, and we want to make sure that's not hot. Put them in these holes. If this don't look right on this wreath, I give up. I give up. This wreath has had all the chances. Alright, got all those in. Now we're going to add some to all of these. Hey, Juanita, welcome. How are you, girl? Sure, Evelyn. Anytime, girlfriend. When are you going live again? Alright. I'm just adding it to the existing holes. Thanks, Joanne. You missed our angel. I'll show you what we made on the angel we made earlier, or I made. I always say we, because you guys endured it with me. Okay, one more. Aloha. All right. Let me show Juanita the angel real quick. Woo. Here she is. Let me move that off of there. In memory of our military. I will hang her up so you can really see her well. Okay. Alright, let's turn this one baby over. And I'm just going to add these 4-inch. I'm going to close these zip ties. A little bit anyway. Thanks, Joanne. Thanks, Juanita. Get these zip ties zipped together so I don't screw that up. So the angel kits are a little late because the package ended up going back to Leah, so they are on their way again. What's up with this one? Hopefully I'll be able to zip that up without moving it. So if anyone wants, I have the small angel kit, the large angel kit, and I have a Santa kit, and I still have the small Easy Bow Maker rose, the rose attachments. Okay, so I cut this 4-inch mesh, and I'm just going to put ruffles in each one of those zip ties. Hopefully it will cover it. Maybe we can do cruffles with this. Hopefully, let's see. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Just scrunch it up. Put one in there. We'll see if this covers it. I'm not going to tighten them just in case we have to do something else. Hopefully it'll cover it. Cruffle. I messed. So what should I do? Just, well, I already did one. I was gonna do just the ruffle, but we'll see. We shall see. Because this wreath has been a thorn in my side. I might have to add more. Not tighten them yet because just in case we have to do some more adding. All right, this angel kitten can get out of the way. Making a small cruffle. If it looks like it's going to cover it, then I'll tighten them. Some wreaths just want to give you a fit from beginning to end, you know? And this is one of them. I have, Judy, I have. But we tried that in this one and it didn't look right. It didn't look good. So, girl, I walked away from this thing for a week. I walked away from this wreath for how long now? Right, Judy? If this don't work, you know what? Who was it that said they threw it across the room? That's about what I feel like with this thing right now. So I think I am gonna just It looks like it's covering okay. So I'm going to tighten these up and cut them off. This is the last chance for this baby, let me tell you. We could always add more zip ties if it doesn't cover enough. This is the last chance. Right? You think it would look, well, we had a solid color on here, Debbie. We had pink, and it was the wrong pink, and it didn't look good, so I thought, well, we're going to put these in, and then maybe it'll just blend in, and you won't really see what's in the middle. So if this doesn't look good, guess what? Say bye-bye. Alright, let's see. What color am I on now? Yellow, blue, purple. White, I think, goes here. It looks like white. I think it's white. Let me see. Cut everything off and reuse the board. Ah. Girl. I like to cut the whole, throw the whole thing in the garbage. Give it some balls in with it. I could do that. We can throw some balls in. How the heck did this go on here? Alright, one more yellow over here. Some more now. Purple. You think they'd let you cut it off, Evelyn? This is that zip tie that was tight in there. They didn't get it melted enough. I bet. Yeah, this is one of those wreaths where you just want to throw it in the garbage and say, see you later. Let me see, where was the other? Okay, let's put a yellow one there. Get off of there. There's another zip tie that's not cooperating. Two more, and then we'll see what this looks like. We'll see if it's going to end up in the garbage. One more. That's all it's getting. Oh, forgot. Last chance. Well, we can't say it doesn't blend in. What do you think? It sure does blend in. It doesn't have much of a choice but to blend in. It was cute. Does that mean it's not now? Well, you definitely can't see the middle now. Oh, you're talking to Evelyn. I don't know. I think this wreath is just out to get me. What do y'all think? I think it's just out to get me. I don't know. I just don't know what to think about it. What do y'all think? Be honest. You can be honest. You could tell me it's ugly. I could take it. I could take it. You think I'd be able to sell it? I can't even sell wreaths that really look good. You bet it would sell? Well, I don't know. I can't even sell the ones that I think look good. Nothing is selling right now. I don't know. I just don't know about it. Well, it definitely doesn't stand out like the other center did. Like a sore thumb. Yeah, the middle has been a freaking thorn the whole time. I just don't know what to do with this middle. The first one, it stuck out too much. It wasn't right. So I wanted to do something that didn't stand out at all, which is what I thought this would do. You like the other center better, Reba? Yeah, this wreath has just been a thorn in my side. Really, Teresa? Yeah. I don't know. Wonder if I put a little bit of flowers in there or something. Let me see if I have some flowers. Hold on, guys. Hang on. Maybe I could stick some flowers in here. Oh, butterflies? Let me see what happens. You like the other center better? Debbie, the pink one? Where's my cutters? Oh, here they are. I'm only got ladies in here. And see what my florist friends think. A different white. Oh, my angel just fell. I swear this air conditioner rattles this whole house. I mean this whole shed. So where's my floral friends? My florists. Reminds you of the hippie days? That's funny. What do you think of the flowers in the center? Take the leaf off this one because the rest don't have it. Wild thing comes to mind. What do you think? You like the florals? Do you think that helps it or no? Let me put one more pink one in. Pink one over here. What do you think, guys? Wild thing comes to mind. Pink on the bottom. Over here, right? Probably one more purple one over here. Flower power. Let you think on it a while. I'm not good at florals either, but that's for sure. That's something that's definitely not my thing, but definitely not good with florals. But I do think the florals help it. I think I need one more purple. This one, move it a hair. I'm going to put one more purple right there. Right there. And I need one of these over here. All right, that's it. No? What are you saying no to? The middle one? This one? Bring on the glue. Right? Maybe I need to move them out more. Yeah, it looks better now. It definitely needed something more, that's for sure. Well, this is all it's getting. It's getting glued. Pink one in the middle moved to the left a hair. Which one? This one or this one? That one? Pink, this one? Move over. Did I move the right one? And this is going to go right here. The other one? This one? Oh, crud. Glue it. I agree. Let's glue this sucker. Except, I think they have to come out more because all these things are over here. Time to glue, right? I'm just going to move them out a little. And this one's going to go in the middle. No bottom. This. Now the front closest to us has no flowers. This part, right? That's where I was gonna move some. I can always add more flowers. Us to your left. Don't put them so close to each other. Okay. How about I put that one there and that one out there. How about here? Is that better? Leave it now. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit more white in the middle. There. How's that? Is that good? Before I get the glue out, is that good? Stop and glue. Okay. I will. I'd be happy to. All right, here comes the glue. Leave it. All right, I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it, guys. They know. They have to keep me right, Lisa. They gotta keep me right. I need all the help I can get. Get over there. Picture's fuzzy. Is it fuzzy to anyone else? Did I already glue that one. There. The gluing is done. Oh crap, that one looks like it moved over too close to that one. How'd that happen? Oh well, it's there to stay. It's there to stay. All right. Now I think it's a little better. It might not be thrown out, I guess. Stop picking at it. I'm just making sure the glue is holding. What do you think? You like it better now? We'll see. I'll let you know if it sells. It's kind of out of order, but it's not round anymore. What the heck happened? Maybe I need one right here. What do you think? Should I add another one right here? Thanks, Sue Ann. Thanks, Tracy. I think I need another purple one right here. What do you guys think? One of these. Right here. I need to add one of these right here. Yeah, I do. It's not, it needs a little more right there. No? You don't think I need another one of these right here? Where's my flower people? No, it's okay? Where's my florist? All right, that's the top of it. You think it has enough? You don't think it needs one of these right here? It's fine. See, Tracy says yes. Where's my florist? But it looks good. All right. Go with it. Let me see what it, I'll just lay it there and then you guys could tell me. My florist can tell me. If I lay it there, you guys tell me what you think. I know. I know, I know. What do you guys think? Where's my florist? All right, Reba. Thanks, Patricia. Where's my florist? Add it. I need your expert opinion because you know I'm not good with florals. Susie says yes. Where's Candy? Dolores says yes. Add it. Yes. mess. Alright, I'm adding it. It'd be nice if I didn't burn my fingers when I did it. And that's it. I promise. That's it. Alright, I added it. Right, Raven? Believe me, flowers are not my forte. But I do think I wasn't happy with it with just nothing, so I think the florals helped it out. Thanks, Dolores. Alright, well, it's $45 plus shipping or $65 free shipping. Your choice. So, we'll see. We shall see, right? Alright, guys, we're going to try a Christmas tree tomorrow night. I'm talking, I have to make sure I have the right stuff to do it. I think I do. I think I do. Good night, everyone. I'm gonna put the camera up, say good night properly. Ooh. All right. Thank you all for being with me tonight. Oh, goodness. I appreciate all of you as always. Thank you for all your help, because you know I always need it. So, thank you, Sue Ann. Good night, Candy. Good night, Raven. All right, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your night. There's not much more left to it. And hopefully I should be here tomorrow night. Good night, Dolores. You too, girlfriend. So, good night, Venus. Again, have a wonderful night. God bless you all. Good night.